wrong way.
Shut
Sorry.
fuck up.
Sorry, man. I keep forgetting how secret this fucking podcast is.
This is how secret it is. But
Yep.
also, I'm just want to tell myself, hey, Luke, shut the fuck up. But this is how secret it is.
Yeah.
I forgot about it.
Sorry to interrupt, Lou.
Yep.
Can you shut the fuck up?
My bad.
Yeah.
And I'll own that.
Yeah.
This is this is how secret it is.
Yeah.
I thought about it the other day,
Mm.
then couldn't remember what I was trying to think about.
Really?
It's so secret, I hid it from my own brain.
So that's like some CIA
Yeah.
mind
I
control
started thinking
shit.
about it, and
Yeah.
then my mouth was like, brain, shut the fuck up.
You know, I was talking to somebody who works at Patreon just about, you know, our Patreon page and everything, just making sure it's all running smoothly. And they were like, how's the secret podcast going? And I said, what? And then, right, I was going to say, hey, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But then they just started foaming at the mouth and they died. So they must have some kind of some kind of sorcery, like Voldemort-esque. If you talk about the secret podcast, you just die.
You know what I think it is?
Yeah.
It's like back in the Cold War. You know, if you're a spy and you have
Yeah.
to keep a secret, if you told someone, instead of telling someone the secret,
Yeah.
just pop a cyanide.
Yeah.
It's better for your country.
So they
Overall
accidentally
better
said
well,
secret podcast, and,
and
then they
then-
just bit down on their fake tooth
Yep.
and just die.
Boom.
Yep. And that's why you know, the people at Patreon, they go above and beyond.
They do.
And not only were they helping me with tech support, one guy literally killed himself because he accidentally talked about the secret podcast.
Yep.
So that's great. We love Patreon here.
And yeah, we do. And and I hope you all are well. And it's been a little bit since the last one. We had a break over summer. The last secret podcast, we were tired, boys.
Yes, we were.
Well,
We're back at it now.
Yeah, pre-Christmas, we did have a break, well earned,
Yeah.
and I think I had a few full days off.
Wow.
Like
What was that like?
Oh, it was like I went to the beach and I just hung out.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, I had a bucket of chicken, and it was great.
Hey, you're
I've
making me
thought
angry.
a lot more about that, by
Yeah.
the way, and I did want to address the comment section.
Comment section, very favourable.
Very
towards my
favourable
opinion.
towards the chicken.
Yeah.
However, I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
My point was never anti it.
Yeah.
I was just like, I don't think it matters. My point was, I was pretty neutral.
Yeah.
If you want to have chicken at the beach, I probably wouldn't do it, but it could be nice. I guess.
I think
sharing
that
chicken with some friends.
Chicken at the beach is not the problem. It's a 20-piece bucket
right.
of chicken at the beach. Death penalty.
Well, that's why there were no comments going like, no one's gonna passionately comment going, oh, I agree with Luke's neutral opinion on that.
Yeah.
Like, so if you were very pro.
I agree. I also have no opinion.
Yeah. So I feel like.
So all the people who agreed
Yeah.
with you just didn't comment.
Yeah, they were like, oh, I don't think it matters, guys.
Yeah.
And I was very team, like, why are we talking about this? Should
Yeah.
have this been a business is exposed?
Yeah.
Are you okay? Something else happening in your personal life? Because
Yeah.
you were quite angry about it.
Yeah.
I was like, you taking something else out on KFC right now? Did the Colonel spite you as a child?
No, you know what I was
Did
thinking
the Colonel
about.
fuck you
No,
as a child?
I wish. Should that mustache? Why does no one have that mustache? You ever think about that? No one has. There's two
like-
mustaches that no one has. It's
Well,
the
it's a-
Colonel's and Hitler's.
It's a mustache and goatee combo.
Two men responsible for the genocide of an entire race. Hitler and Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
So maybe it's like the more people the more living things you kill, right?
The less people want to have your mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe I should grow some facial hair, and when I die, we'll see if I was a murderer or not.
Yeah.
That's a good way to test.
I mean, everyone thinks you
But how
look like Ted Bundy anyway.
Yeah. How many other famous mustaches are there, though? There's Chopper Read. People do stuff. You know what?
Yeah, that's
Chopper
still
Read,
around.
allegedly, right?
Yeah.
I haven't read his book.
Yeah. Definitely not allegedly. I think Chopper Read
Did he
himself
kill
has
people?
gone, I have killed many
Okay,
people.
right.
Yeah.
I didn't want to get, the Hells Angels lives about half an hour away from where I do.
Yeah.
So their clubhouse is nearby. I
Yeah.
didn't want to, ruffle
Really?
any leather
You live
jackets.
near the Hells Angels.
In Thornbury. Remember that day we walked past it on the way home?
that's
I
right.
don't live really that close, but they're in Melbourne.
Yeah, they were just
It's on-
like
it's on
they
like
had
High
their
Street.
flag out.
They got
Oh, that's right. And
gates.
that's right. We passed it, and someone had graffitied on the outside like "bikers are gay" or like something really
Yeah.
immature.
Yeah.
And I read that, and I was like, "That's the bravest man on earth."
we were laughing, going like, it's not even the reason why we're laughing. It's like it's not even really a good slam. It said something like that. It was like bikers are lame or gay.
Yeah,
It was
like something a 9-year-old would write.
It was like a primary school slam at the Hells Angels.
The
and
risk to payoff is
was
just
not
not there. Like you get away scot-free and cool, you've called a bunch of bikers gay.
Yeah.
They catch you, you die.
Yeah, it's like not worth it. And really, like what's the bigger evil here?
Yeah.
A homophobe,
Yeah.
or people, drug dealers and murderers.
I think there could be a bit of crossover there.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Um,
true. Actually, if you want to really like get at a bikie, call him gay.
Give him a kiss.
Do a Rory Lowe, as I call it these days.
Oh, yeah, you got a beef going on with Rory.
I do have a beef going on.
And you are firmly in the losing camp.
Firmly to the point where I've backed off a little bit.
Yeah.
But here's the
You
thing.
were talking a big game on Instagram.
Yeah, you know what? I knew he was coming real quick, and I was
Yeah.
like, I've got to
Gotta
get like I'm going to
get the
utilize
juice
this.
out, then throw it away.
Yeah, while I'm like on top, I've
Yeah.
got to make the most of it.
You have to let
because-
everyone know that at some point you
Yeah,
were winning.
You know what? I kind of still think I am in the overall scheme of things.
Why?
He's got 50,000 followers on TikTok now. I'm
Yeah.
on 25, but here's the thing: you might think, Luke, that's firmly in the losing category, right?
Yeah.
Obviously not as big of a loser as you, but
Hey, no, I
Yeah.
won, right? Here's what happened with me, okay? It's like boxing.
you posted it on it like
Hey,
last week. You're
no,
still trying.
Hey, look, it's like boxing.
You're still trying.
It's like boxing, right? Mike Tyson, greatest boxer in the world, always has, always will be, right? But if he were to fight today, he'd probably lose, right? I'm Mike Tyson of TikTok.
Are you 50?
I won.
He would lose because of arthritis.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is when he was champ, he was the best and everyone recognized him as the best. But then he
would-
quit while he was at the top.
He would never.
I'm Mike Tyson, right? I won. I became the grand champ, and then I retired, and now I'm just sitting back
Here's
on
the
my
thing.
millions, hanging out with a tiger in my pool.
Here's the thing. None of that's true. You haven't retired.
Yeah.
Unless your comedy career is over, you haven't retired. You're still in the game.
Yeah.
And the reality is you're losing because you're not relatable,
Look-
and that's fine.
No, I'm not relatable.
No, you're
It's,
not.
it's never been one of my strong suits.
But this is
That's
why-
why I'm bigger than you, only on YouTube
Yeah.
and Twitter.
You're great at getting on Reddit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm terrible at it.
Mm.
I don't really know what that is still, because I don't read, and it has the word almost read in it. So I'm like, I would never read
Oh,
something.
if they added an A in there, Luke might
I'd
scream.
throw up. I'd probably get a migraine. So
There are pictures there, though.
are
kinda
there?
like a picture
Oh
book.
yeah, but moving ones.
GIFs.
A lot of very confusing. This is why I think I'm technically beating Rory.
Mhm.
If you look at it,
Yeah.
you look at his other videos. He's got one video got him to 50,000. He
Yeah.
had it was called Aussie Up, and it was
Yeah.
him. I don't want to start beef. Right, there already is beef, so it's fine. I don't want to make him mad. I've already told him.
Hang
this.
on. Was that Rory or was that...
This is what I think. Hey, I could get big on TikTok
Yeah.
if I copied Aussie Man reviews. That's what I'm saying. Oh, I'm just saying
Oh!
that. I'm just saying if I copied another big YouTuber, maybe I could also be big on TikTok. Oh, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
And that's all you need to
And he
say,
did a
Luke.
bunch of original content.
Yeah. What do you think about Rory's original content?
Loved
Luke?
it.
You loved it.
Enjoy his comedy.
Yeah.
Not
But
a lot of
how
other
did it
people
travel?
didn't travel as
Mm.
well. Now, my original content,
Yeah.
it was all the ones that went viral
Yeah.
on my TikTok.
Yeah.
Guess who's the main star? This guy.
Yeah. Now,
Another
Luke,
thing,
what was your-
also,
Yeah.
it's cultural appropriation because he is British
yeah,
and he shouldn't be appropriating our culture like that.
that's true.
I'm
It is
offended.
cultural appropriation.
Every time I see...
My favorite thing about Rory is when he posted his... And I love Rory. We're not
Yeah, by the way,
talking shit.
we're
Love
really good friends.
Yeah.
There was a guy who was taking it way too seriously. If you're listening to this and you're the guy, it's a joke.
him. Yeah.
There's one guy who's going, he's like messaging me, he's like, fuck you, you'll never be bigger than Rory Lowe on TikTok. Like, quit
Who
talking.
gives a
He's like,
fuck?
quit talking shit. And I sent it to Rory and Rory's like, what the
What a loser.
Imagine, imagine misinterpreting
Yeah.
an Instagram story beef
That's like
of
some-
us wearing Gucci and kissing our girlfriends.
That's like some fucking K-pop stan activity going on there.
Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah, what were you going to say?
My favorite thing about Rory is he's like an incredible stand-up. I think that's his best stuff. He
Yep.
would say that too. But my favorite thing is that when he first started posting clips on YouTube, none of the comments were about his comedy. They were all just, what the fuck? I thought this guy was Australian.
Yeah, true. Because
What the fuck?
all these videos were
In his natural voice, the stand-up ones.
Yes.
But all of them was like,
all of them
Aussie
about
this, Aussie that.
this, and
Yeah.
Rory's Scottish? No,
No.
not Scottish, British, UK.
He's going to be so mad. He's
Which
going to listen to
part?
this and be so mad.
Which part is he from?
I actually don't know, but he's not Scottish.
No, he's not Scottish. I know a friend who's Scottish. He doesn't sound anything like it.
No.
And that was me being
Yeah.
offensive, but that's fine because they're white and they're all the same to me. They are.
Really?
Well, it's not offensive. I say that.
So you'd say Irishman, Englishman, no difference?
I mean, they would,
Careful, mate. The
Firmly
IRA is
disagree.
listening.
but also, one's ginger, one's not. One's a ranger. One's a bit dirtier than the other.
Luke just got banned from Ireland just now.
I think we're doing. Oh, I can't say that. Never mind.
You know what? The last episode, I forgot to bring it up. I remembered it when we finished recording. You were making fun of me because of my beard and my chin.
I would never do that.
And
I like that when you think of a slam, like
no, it's not a
3
slam.
hours
It's not
later in
about
the
you.
shower, you're like, oh, he said that, I could have said this.
Nah. This, right? I remember the most disrespectful thing someone's ever said to me after a show. I think it was my this year's tour, right? I think it was Melbourne. So it was like an amazing show. Fucking crushed it, by the way, as always. Not like this is special for me, but it was particularly good. Huge. I was on a high. And then some guy comes up. We get a photo. I'm like, hey, man, did you like the show? And then he goes, did you grow a beard because you want to hide your chin?
Did you answer the question?
He didn't say hello.
Answer the question.
I said, no, I just wanted a beard. And he goes, are you sure? And then walked away. The most disrespectful shit anyone's ever done to me after a show is just say that. I was so mad. I just wanted a beard. You know why? Because I'd been 24, couldn't grow a beard. Then one day I just could grow a kind of okay one. And I was like, sold.
Yeah, I was going to tag you in actually one of those memes. You know those ones about like tag a mate who thinks this is a beard and then it
Yeah.
has a bunch of patchy like photos.
But I don't think it is mine. It's like
Well, you
almost
just called it
there.
a beard. You just said I realized I could
Facial
grow a
hair.
beard.
Well, I could grow facial hair.
No,
I can't
it
grow
is.
a
It's
beard.
good around here. It's just between here and here, you shave it.
No, I don't. No, I've stopped doing that.
Sideburns.
You know what? It's patchy here. It's good on my left side.
Why wouldn't you just grow it up to your sideburns? Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
I have. No, this
Like
this
I do
is
that, I guess.
this
I just-
is
Ah.
this is as high as it goes.
Ah.
Yeah.
So it is just down here.
Yeah, it's kind of just down here.
I feel like it would
It
look.
doesn't grow anywhere on my cheeks.
Maybe it would look different. I'm just trying to picture anyone who has just a beard down here and nothing.
Some people have like just this.
You know what would look weird? A beard without a mustache.
Those guys
Does
are
that
around.
happen? Jazz just raised her hand.
There's a religion where that's mandated.
There's a religion.
No mustache.
Yeah. There's
Really?
nothing here. It's just down here.
What?
So
what
Jazz
religion?
just said there's a religion where it's compulsory to not have a
It's
mustache but also have a beard.
Is that a Muslim thing?
It's one
Is
of
there
the
about
Aramaic
beards?
religions. I'll look it up.
Okay, thanks.
That's
Thanks,
so
Keelan.
weird.
I'll get you a picture.
You know
Thanks,
what?
Keelan.
This is that is the reason why religion is the root of all evil. Fuck all the wars that it started.
You know why? Because I'd get
Bad facial hair, that's a crime.
I would get beheaded. They'd be like, "Hey, stop growing your beard like that." I'm like, "I can't. It's genetic. Get rid of him. Weak beard genes. We don't need him."
You want to know something wild?
Mm?
And this is on the secret. Shut the fuck up. But this is not for the real podcast.
Hey, shut up.
Shut up. Okay, this is just for you guys on the
Yeah.
secret podcast. Driving here today to the warehouse.
Yeah.
Had my sunglasses on.
Mhm.
Now that's key to the story.
Yeah.
Remember that. Note
Okay.
that. Maybe write it down.
Hang on. I'll
Write that down.
Yeah.
So
I'll put it
had
in
glasses on.
Put it in my.
Just like putting your notes in the computer.
What
Because
date?
it's essential to the story. The
hang
date.
on. What date was?
It
is
was
it today?
the 20th.
the-
Monday the 20th of January.
Monday, 20th January.
And Luke had glasses on in the
Luke
car. Just jot that
had
down because that's essential
Glasses on in
to the tale
car.
about
What
stuff.
time was this?
It was about 10:50. I got in the car.
10:50 a.m.
AM.
AM.
Yep.
Because if it was PM, that would be the future.
Yep.
Correct.
and that wouldn't have happened yet, which would
Yeah.
ruin the story. Now,
True.
I'm glad you wrote that down because we will
Yeah.
take a quick detour from the story because Jazz has researched
Oh, thank
the
God I
mu-
wrote down some notes.
the anti-mustache religion. So are they
Yeah.
anti-mustache or incredibly pro-beard?
So
Oh,
both
you know, it
the
doesn't look that
likely
bad.
and some
Amish.
Muslims.
Oh,
Amish and
I've
some
seen,
Muslims.
I've actually seen guys like that, and
You
that
know what?
actually
You've
looks
never
quite-
seen-
Life, though.
You've never seen a white guy like that. That's why.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. That's like an Arab thing. That looks good.
I think he looks good.
Yeah.
Do you think he looks good?
I've seen
Think
it
about
in
it, you'd
real
rather
life
ki- if-
and it was a shock.
You'd rather kiss a guy like that, right?
No, she wouldn't.
Oh yeah, because you got. Do you like kissing the facial hair, Jazz?
His is like baby soft.
Okay.
Mm.
It's not prickly.
See, when I showed, like in this period, like Meg will be like, "Oh, you sandpaper, like it's prickly."
Yeah.
But when it gets a bit longer, she doesn't mind it. Or when I first shave it, that like doesn't mind it. It's that weird patch in the middle
Mm.
would be shit,
Yeah.
and don't change that about myself.
That's good.
It's selfish.
Yeah, that is good.
Yeah, but what am I supposed to do? Like, either keep it tidy.
Sorry, babe. I have to look 9. Would you prefer that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. She's like, no, I prefer the look of. there
That's
being a
another reason
stubble."
why. Because I just tried the facial hair once, and then I was like,
I'm
oh,
just
should I get
lazy.
rid of it? And then everyone was like, no, keep it.
Yeah, it's also shaving sucks. It's just.
Yeah, no, I got
Sky's
the
being lazy.
electric thing. It's so much easier.
Oh yeah, were you shaving with a razor for years?
Yeah.
That's insane. Well, I never shave except unless when I'm doing deals with Dollar Shave Club. But
No, that's what I was using. They're
Yeah.
actually great.
yeah, I got sent their razor because I did a deal with them, and they were
Man,
actually
I'm
good.
still, I don't use them at all. I'm still paying for them. Jazz uses them on her legs. She loves them.
yeah,
They're great.
Yeah,
Meg,
she said
Meg
they're great.
started using the razor because I stopped because I went back to
Yeah.
thingo. But I did use it for a bit to see if it was a good product because I would
Yeah.
never endorse anything.
Mm.
I actually would. I wanted to see it was good. Because imagine if I just told everyone to buy a razor and then they all just like cut themselves. I'd feel
It was all
horrible.
rusty and fucked.
Now,
Anyway,
Lewis,
Monday,
if you
20th
look
of
at
January.
your notes, what does it say?
It says Monday, 20th of January. Luke, the Kidgel.
Yep. Harrison as
Luke,
well. Just to be
Luke
clear.
Harrison.
It's my middle name.
Harrison Kidgel. Had glasses on in the car, 10:50 a.m.
Yep.
And what address did you leave from, just for the podcast?
Oh, no, I'm not going to write that down.
No?
No.
Oh, I'm writing it down, so that's fine. So what
No,
was
well,
it?
we're not going to put that
Was-
on the podcast.
But it's a secret. No one's going to hear it.
42.
Yeah, 42. Hang on. Is this from Finding Nemo?
No. Wallaby.
Wallaby.
It's not.
Yeah.
Way.
Way. Yep.
Sydney.
Sydney. Okay, yep.
Checks
really?
out.
You hang on. Let me just cross
42.
reference something.
Can I tell the story?
No, hang on. Sydney
Sorry,
to-
Lewis is just cross-referencing some things online. He's fact-checking.
So at 10:50 a.m.
Yep.
It's now 1 p.m.
Yep, you don't know my story.
10, 11,
Yep.
12, 3. So in about 2 hours and 10 minutes,
Mhm.
you made the 8-hour and 50-minute drive from Sydney to Melbourne.
Yep, from an address that doesn't exist. That's the. I like
Okay.
that. That's the problem you have with
Yep.
it. Not the fact that I don't think that address exists.
Yep.
Surely someone's made that address now.
You
since
think
the
so?
film.
Anyway, yeah.
Lewis.
Yeah.
I'm in the car
Yeah.
on the way here.
In the
Right.
car. In the car. Yeah.
I'm waking up.
Yeah.
I see the sun shine over the opera
You were
house
sleep driving.
and the bridge. Yeah, I'm still
Yeah.
waking up. It's in the morning.
Yeah. Of
So,
course,
but
of course.
The sun's
Yeah.
glistening over the harbour
Yeah.
in Sydney, and I'm
Yeah.
like, well, I've got a long journey ahead of me.
Yeah.
Hope I can make it there in the next 50 minutes. I
Yeah.
managed it.
Oh, good.
And was coming to the warehouse.
So would you say you were traveling?
No, no,
at
no.
light
You just needed to
speed?
make one note.
Traveling at light speed. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, cool.
Now,
Yeah.
because I was traveling so fast,
Yeah.
my car needed a petrol fill.
Yep.
Now, by the way, go back to the top of your notes.
Top
I
of
had
notes.
glasses on,
Okay.
as you've written down.
Oh yes, I have written.
Yeah, you've
that
written
here.
that down.
Yeah, in
That's now-
Sydney.
it's important
Yeah.
for you to remember that.
Yeah.
I go to a petrol station.
Well, I don't really have to remember it. I've written it down, so
That's good.
I could forget it if I wanted to.
No,
so
but-
you just remember that I've written it down.
Cool, but
and
for the
then tell me
people
to refer to my
listening,
notes.
if you haven't written it down, you should have, by the
Yeah.
way. You've had a lot of time to
Yeah.
by now. But if you haven't, just remember that I was wearing glasses because this
Yeah.
is the crucial part of the
That is,
story.
yeah, very.
Now, I think we need to move on to the
Yeah.
middle part.
And also to the people listening, shut the fuck up. Yep.
Seriously, stop talking. Now, I'm on the way in.
Yeah.
I realized my car needed some new petrol.
Yeah.
Bit of a petrol changeover.
Yeah, you said
A
that. It's in my
refill.
notes. Yeah, petrol refill.
Now, at this point, I don't know what happened to the glasses. I might have been wearing them, don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Filled up petrol,
Yeah.
get back in my car, get back
Yeah.
on the road and go, oh,
In car. Was this in Sydney or
No, I
Melbourne?
was in Melbourne now.
In Melbourne by now. You're traveling
Just
light
down the
speed.
road.
Yep.
And I get back in my car. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, last 10 minutes of the journey. Put
Yeah.
my glasses back on, bit glary, and I was like,
Oh, you put them back on?
no,
No, you want to put them
I
back
want to
on.
put them back on.
Okay.
So right, had
Yeah.
great desire
Had
to re-put
Great
on glasses
desire to re-put on
that
glasses.
were
Glasses that were there previously.
yes
There
previously great.
Made it all the way from Sydney, traveling up. Yep.
Great. Now, I felt around in the car for my glasses.
Yeah.
No glasses.
Oh no.
So I've either done two things.
Yeah.
Either haven't looked properly and they are still in my car, but I've looked thoroughly.
Yeah.
My car even looked under the seat,
Mm.
looked like in the glove box. I was like, where are they?
Yeah.
And I think I've done a thing where I've either had them in my hand while filling up the car, left them on top of my car,
On the roof.
and
maybe.
now they're somewhere smashed on a road because I'm assuming
Yeah.
they fell off while I was driving out
Yeah.
of the petrol
Yeah.
station.
Yeah.
And
That's a good theory.
or I
Yeah.
left them at the petrol station and they're at the counter.
Right. Now there's another thing that
Is it
could have
worth
happened.
on the way home
Yeah.
stopping by and
Well, probably
going?
because seeing as you can travel at light speed, it'll only take a couple seconds,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Another thing that could have happened, Luke, just
Do you have
referring
any
to my
theories?
notes,
If you go back through your notes, do you
Yeah.
know where my glasses could have gone?
well, they're not at 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney, because you left
I left
that
there.
address.
Yeah, they're not in Sydney. So if you're in
Yeah.
Sydney, don't look.
Yeah,
but if
don't
you're in
worry about
Melbourne,
it.
keep an eye out for my glasses.
So you got in the car and then you immediately engaged light speed, ended up in Melbourne in
Yes.
about an hour.
Yes.
Refilled the petrol,
Mm-hmm.
got back in the car, sunglasses were gone. So at some point between traveling at light speed and refilling petrol, you lost your glasses. Now, what I think has happened here, Luke, is because you were traveling at light speed, obviously that's faster than the speed of light. I think that your glasses are still in the car, you just can't see them because the light is catching up to the speed you were traveling. So they'll be in the car by the time they were always in the car.
Maybe.
You just couldn't see them because you were traveling faster than light.
Or do you reckon it's plausible that
Or it's probably the
as
petty
I was
station.
filling up petrol,
Yeah.
I got distracted by, they have ads, you wouldn't know because you don't have a car, but
Yeah.
Jazz would know because
Yeah.
she's an adult with with responsibilities and,
Yeah.
and a license. And
Yeah.
yep, she has
Yeah.
to get petrol.
Yeah.
And they have ads running now, like a little TV screen running at a lot of petrol
I hate
stations.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get advertised to, and you watch it because there's nothing else to do.
Yeah.
And I was watching an ad for Robert Downey Jr. I didn't know, is starring in the new Doolittle film.
Yeah.
So
Why
there,
would
there
you
you
do
go.
that?
The ad's
After
working
doing
now. I've
Iron
told
Man,
a
why
bunch.
would he tarnish his legacy, Dr. Doolittle? Why would you do that ever?
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
He was
doesn't need
also
the money.
Sherlock Holmes, great film.
Yeah.
What
it
else?
was all right.
No, great films.
It was solid.
Oh, excited-
Solid. 6.5.
Excited for the next one.
Is there going to be a next one?
Hopefully.
Hope not.
Oh, can't wait. Now, and another one that
Yeah.
you hate that I'm excited for. Now You See Me. Love those films. Enjoy magic films. Now,
The first one was all right.
oh, and the second one had its moments.
Haven't seen the second one, but
It wasn't as good, but it
I
had its
didn't
moments.
think so because it was a sequel to a magic film.
Yes, imagine it was a heist film with
Yeah.
magic.
Yeah.
Imagine Ocean's 12, but George Clooney could go wa la 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 and was a nerd, and Jesse Eisenberg.
Sorry, he could do what?
Wa la la la. That's magic. I said it's a magic film.
Do you mean voila?
What, wa la la la. That's what happens. Wa la la la, and he does the trick.
No, I think that's what you hear before an explosion.
Wa la la la.
Oh, it's more like la la la. But a little bit more high pitched.
Now, getting back to the
Yeah.
task at
Shut
hand.
up.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Do you know
yeah.
where my glasses are? Because I think I've lost them.
Well, no.
Okay.
I think they're gone.
I think they're gone
They're-
as well.
yeah.
Somewhere.
How much did you pay for them?
From Cotton On, so probably $15.
You
which
got
is,
sunglasses from Cotton On.
Yeah.
That's
you know what?
fucking weird.
If you buy clothes there, this was years ago. If you buy clothes there,
Hmm.
sometimes they go, oh, because you've spent over $30 or whatever. Do you want some $10 sunnies?
Yeah.
You get a half price
they
sunnies.
make money.
And I
They're
don't
just
know.
giving shit out
Dude,
all the time.
But that again, I literally was 30 seconds away from the petrol station
yeah,
when I realized that I'd probably left them there.
yeah.
And I was like, it's not worth going back. I was on a main
Yeah.
road and I was like, fuck it, I have to do a U-turn. I'm already running late. I
Okay,
was like,
yeah,
fuck
as
it.
usual, running
Yeah,
late.
I was like,
yeah.
I'm going to be more late.
I said
They're
to
probably already
Keelan,
smashed on the ground.
yeah, I said to Keelan today, I said, because we get here at 11.
I was actually doing stuff for the show.
yeah, well, we get here at 11.
I had to bring in this microphone. I was waiting
So
for a phone call
Where was the microphone?
at my house.
Oh, so you probably had to do a big detour to get that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really? One of the
Nah,
rooms?
I was doing
Yeah.
so. I was a busy guy. I was
Yeah.
actually messaging someone back for the show. Look, I was doing a
Yeah.
lot of admin this morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
not half an hour's worth. I was half
No,
an hour
yeah,
late.
definitely not. Yeah.
I was probably that was 15 minutes of it, and
Yeah.
then and I was probably always going to be 15 minutes late. I'll never get here on time because one time I did and you weren't here, so it ruined it for me. I had to
Yeah,
wait outside.
That is true. You've never been on time since that one time
Yeah.
you were on time and I
Yeah.
was late.
Yeah, well, and then I got stuck talking to some Russian guy, and he
Yeah.
was having tarmac cigarettes, and I hated it.
Yeah, PTSD.
But yeah, that's we're 25 minutes in now to the podcast.
And the answer is who cares where they are,
yeah,
basically. That's
they're
good.
from
Well,
Cotton On.
mystery solved. That's great. Well done, everyone.
What a journey though to get
yeah,
there.
that was a journey.
We have one more thing on the
Mhm.
agenda.
Yeah.
Lewis was copping some flack,
Was that?
some heat in our Discord this week
Oh,
from
yeah,
some
that's
secret
right.
sounders.
Secret sound off section.
It wasn't a sergeant. I think
No.
it was a senior
I think
or
it
a
was
secret.
it was a crumb.
Yeah, and it's a crumb-free zone in there.
Yeah.
The only crumb part is the crumb corner,
Yeah.
which you're all in the Discord because if you listen to this, you have a chance to be in the Discord. If you're not, get in there because a lot of good
Yeah.
band all
Yeah.
the time. We get in there, right? And I this morning,
Yeah.
unfortunately, I never want to do this, Lewis.
No.
I had to give someone a vibe check
Yeah.
because their vibes
Mm-hmm.
were fucking so far away from where they needed to be.
They were off.
And I had your
Yeah.
back. Often often there's a lot of back and forth in this podcast.
Yes.
We disagree.
Mhm.
There's some, you know what? And I want to apologize to you.
Yeah.
Last week on the show,
Uh-huh.
I think we did the most negative episode,
Yes.
and then we did Thursday's episode. And I'm going to be honest,
Yeah.
I feel like on both parts,
Yeah.
we could acknowledge that a bit of that energy
Yeah.
came creeping into the Thursday episode.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I
At
think
one
the-
point,
yeah.
I slammed your chin. I
Yeah.
said your chin was through your neck.
Yes.
And I think
Yeah.
that was
And that's
about the line.
Yeah, that was about the line.
That was too personal.
I think I kept calling you Sheev,
Yes.
which is Palpatine's first name because you look like
I
and
look-
not even
I look
like
old.
not even regular old Palpatine, like
And I noticed-
zombie Palpatine.
I think
Bit much.
I felt bad because you messaged me on Instagram during the week. I did like one of those "How old are you?" filters.
Yeah.
And I got 11.
Yeah.
And I think you were still feeling a little guilty. And you said, "Man, you've actually been great lately. Have you been using like skincare?"
Yeah.
And I went, "No, I just got a haircut and
Yeah.
actually groomed for once."
Yeah.
And I looked about 10 years younger.
That makes a difference. A shower.
Yeah, shower does wonders
Yeah.
for the soul and your head.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just like,
Where are we?
I
I'm
think-
trying to find the message.
and also the comment section was still a little.
still a little negative.
I feel like people were like their senses were still still heightened and they were hyper aware of being called a crumb.
Yes.
So there was a lot of negativity. Can we just like, can you guys? Obviously, this is the secret podcast. Can you just lead the way
with checking
this
some
week
vibes?
in just making sure the vibe restores
Yeah.
to where it should be on the podcast?
Yeah, because here's the message that was in.
Yes,
And-
yes.
and
So,
also,
by the way, this
right?
is the message of the guy who needed a vibe check.
Yeah, and also, can we all acknowledge how funny it is that my dumb opinion stayed with this man for so long that he had to write about 8 paragraphs. I'm only going to read a couple sentences. There's about 10 paragraphs.
And he'll be listening to this, by the way.
Yep,
And I'm happy
hey-
to say,
hey, go, mate.
hey, Max Phillips, check your vibe.
Yep.
And we're not mad.
No, we're not mad.
Right, and
We're just,
we
vibe check.
We appreciate
The support.
Also, I've met Max at shows.
Yeah.
Right? Great guy.
Yeah.
But fuck, his vibe was just skew-if.
Yeah. Now, he started off his rant with a little bit of surprising self-awareness. Every time Lewis talks about Star Wars, I get irrationally angry. Now, if I
That's
wrote
good.
that, I would have gone, oh, obviously, I'm being irrational. I don't think I'm going to write the rest of my message. You know why, Luke? Because I'm being irrational. So obviously,
Yes.
he's clarified, hey, what I'm about to say doesn't make any fucking sense,
Yeah.
but here we go.
Yeah, we'll put logic in the fucking bin.
Yeah. Can he just put his uninformed ass opinion away? No, they couldn't kill Princess Leia in episode 8.
They could have.
And then in all caps, she died after production, you fucking idiot!
He did say that in all capitals.
Yeah.
And that's the moment I realized
Yeah.
that his vibe
Yeah.
was not on.
Yeah.
It was
Do
off.
you know the moment I realized? When he wrote, I get irrationally angry. That was where, and that's probably the note where he should have noticed as well.
And I think at one time I also said, before giving him a vibe check, I said, imagine getting this angry about Lewis's opinion on a Disney film. People forget that.
It's not
Star
even
Wars
Star
is a
Wars.
Disney movie,
It's
dude.
a Disney movie
Imagine
now.
getting that caught up over fucking Mulan
Yeah.
or like Cinderella.
Yeah, true.
That's essentially what you're doing.
Beauty and the Beast was a masterpiece.
Yeah, actually it was.
And then he wrote about 8 paragraphs. I can't be bothered reading them. Luke said, imagine getting mad about what Lewis thinks about a Disney movie.
Then I
then
was pretty
tagged him.
condescending. I said, and tagged him, good sir, I think you need a vibe check. What did I say?
Do you need a vibe check?
Yeah.
And then I wrote, lol, I literally just talked to George Lucas and he told me everything I said is 100% true and you're wrong. He also mentioned that you might be in need of a vibe check. And that's true. George did say that.
George said that.
Yeah.
And even J.J. Abrams and that Ryan guy who fucked the second one.
Yeah,
he
Ryan said,
also
no,
said that
true,
you
I
need a
fucked it
vibe
up.
check.
Snoke was supposed to be the villain the whole time and I messed up the whole trilogy.
Now, what Lewis was saying, and a few people backed him up,
Was the truth.
if we are going to go into this conversation, and Max will get, by the way, just fully aware
Max
if you're
is
listening to this,
going,
there's a guy named Max right now getting irrationally angry.
but he's trying to keep it down.
Over
'cause
what's
it's
to
the secret
come.
podcast. He's like, fuck!
He's like, and Max, if you're getting irrationally angry, shut the fuck up. Not because you're
Check
angry,
that vibe.
because this is a secret podcast.
Yeah.
Shh.
Yeah.
Lewis,
Mm?
I agreed with your uninformed opinion.
Thank you,
I think
you idiot.
that in the oh, you fucking idiot. I think
Yeah.
that in the what was it called? Last Jedi,
Yeah.
which was the second one in the new trilogy.
Yeah.
That yes, they did film. They already planned to film that sequence where Princess Leia was going to come back to life
Yeah.
because she was alive at the time.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But I think
They should have. They
in post production, in
she died
hindsight,
before they released it.
looking at it, they had a perfect
Yeah.
way where there was actually a bit where her eyes shut. They could have refilmed a morning scene,
Yeah.
right? Would have been a perfect death for
They
a
had a morning scene in the back.
oh
From
yeah,
from the they could have put that there.
yeah. So they already had some people mourning. They it would have been a great exit for a well loved character, and also quite a beautiful tribute. She was floating through space as
Yep.
the most famous character, dying
In a heroic way.
in a heroic way for the cause of the rebellion.
And did she? And if she died there, would she have turned into Superman, been able to breathe in space, and become the world's most powerful Force user?
Yes,
in the
no.
galaxy, even
No.
with
And
no
It
training.
was at that moment that Disney changed the Force forever.
Yeah.
Now, I actually like the thing where Kylo and Ren can talk to each other through the Force. I thought that
was
was
cool.
cool. I
Yeah.
don't think anyone's saying that's not
That's
cool.
not unheard of either.
I mean,
I think
it's
it may have been in the
plausible
books.
because they can do it through holograms and stuff.
Yeah.
Because Liam Neeson, the Qui-Gon Jinn was apparently the first Jedi that worked out how to do the hologram.
Yeah.
That's what they say in the movies.
Really?
Yeah, Yoda
the
says it at
movies?
one point. Yeah, Yoda says it in the movie.
Oh.
I picked it up like I think it might be in the new one because I've watched it like 3 times. I picked it
Yeah.
up on the third watch. He says Qui-Gon Jinn has, maybe it was in the prequels. He says it.
Right.
Yeah, in the prequels, Mace Windu and
Yeah.
Yoda tell Anakin that there's a Master Qui-Gon Jinn has, or was it a deleted scene? I don't know. Maybe I watched it online.
Maybe you hallucinated it.
It definitely, Star Wars fans will be like going, yes, that
Yeah.
did happen. I don't know what my point was, but the point is, because that, no, the point is it's believable that they can
Yes.
chat to each other.
Makes
and
sense.
They can talk to someone in the afterlife. You
Yeah.
can definitely do it to someone who's alive.
Yeah.
That's more plausible.
That's what I think.
But I don't know. Also, what did you think about do you reckon they just made up that she was Palpatine's granddaughter on
Yeah,
the spot?
Definitely.
Do you reckon they
Because Palpatine was never supposed to be in the movie. That was a late call up. So then her origin was a late decision.
I
but
think-
Luke's
I think-
Luke's origin was late as well.
I think that's true. That was a late decision. I think that in the second one they set up where her parents were just no one. I
That
think
was
that
better.
was supposed to be it.
Yeah, that
She
was
was
like
no
any. Because then the message was like anyone can stand up against evil. You don't have to
But
be.
It doesn't explain because
royalty.
traditionally you have to have. It's got to be in the blood.
Yeah.
It didn't explain why she had force power.
I just think it was.
It could have just been though her ancient ancestors were Jedi's. Like that could have been believable. I would have been like, yeah, fair
Yeah.
enough.
I just think that I was talking about it on my podcast, and I incorrectly said that George Lucas directed all 3 films. That's not true, but he wrote all 3 of them. You just need one person.
Didn't he direct all 3 of the originals?
No, he directed. That's what I thought. I was saying that. I was like, you need one guy there the whole time directing. He wrote all of them. I think he only directed the first one. I haven't Googled this. This is what everyone else in the comment section was saying.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know if this is true. Should we
Well, it
Google
must be. If there's, mate, the comment section on YouTube is
100%
always
fact.
factually correct.
Which
Maybe.
Star Wars?
I think he definitely like executive produced them.
He was
Like
definitely
he was
the
on
boss.
set every day.
I think that's what I meant was like the director isn't necessarily in charge.
No, they're the ones calling.
Okay.
Literally, they're the ones calling the shots. Which
He
I
directed
think is
1,
where.
2, 3, and 4.
Is that where that saying comes from?
What?
Movie directing, calling the shots.
Well, maybe.
Oh, I stumbled across a nice little thought.
That makes
Have a
sense.
Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Nope.
Business.
Nope. Guys, it's not on there. All right.
So he directed 1, 2, 3, and 4. So of the original, only 4, but he was like he was the boss man and the writer of
So
all
He
3.
didn't direct the best 2.
Yes,
Empire and Return of the Jedi were
Yeah.
the best 2.
but he wrote the best 6.
Yeah. You know what? I rewatched Rogue One, and goddamn,
Such a good
that's,
film.
I think that's probably my second favorite. Thing I like. A lot of people disagree with me, but everyone likes Empire. I like Return of the Jedi best because I like the Ewoks. I thought Ewoks were cool.
Man,
A lot of people hate the Ewoks. I think
Ewoks
they're
are
cute.
dumb.
I think they're cute.
I hate cute characters. Actually, it was fine then because it wasn't for merch. Although
that's just
even
'cause
then,
you're confused.
Ewoks were just like good fucking.
You're confused
gremlins.
about your masculinity,
No, I'm not,
clearly.
dude. I
You
wear
can't like cute things.
in my
Is that
comedy
because
special.
of the cock between
In
your
my
legs?
comedy special, I wore a women's belt. I am very secure.
I think you are confused.
All right, we're going to end it there, guys. Thank you very much for supporting the show. We'll have a new one coming soon. We've got the sound check compilation is on its way. We've just been on a break and we're getting through the backlog of stuff, but that one's coming if you're excited for that. If you would like to be let down once again.
The first one got a lot of positive feedback.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the second
I
one's
mean,
coming.
when I say positive, a lot of feedback.
Yeah.
So a lot of people listen to it. I'm not sure how positively
the feedback was
received.
there. And if you would like to give some feedback on the next one, that is coming. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks, that'll be up
A lot
on
of good
Patreon.
sound checks there.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm going to be in Sydney soon. See me there. And Luke and Lewis tour is on sale now, the regional one. And that's
Come
happening
and bring
soon.
all your friends.
Bring every one of your
Because we are
friends.
doing huge venues
Yeah,
in
regional
small
towns.
places.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if you're wondering, it's not the show.
Found
it's
out.
us doing stand up. So people
It's
who
not the
don't
podcast.
listen to the podcast will really like
if
it.
they like having a laugh,
They
bring
won't
them
be
along.
confused.
Yeah. Even if they don't, we'll convince them that they do.
Yeah, like
from
if
now
they
on.
don't like, if they hate laughing, they'll like Luke's set. So it'll be, they'll be happy either way. There's stuff for people who like laughing me, stuff for people who just like sitting there being lectured. There's Luke's set.
Oh, mate, if there was anyone out of the two who's giving a fucking TED talk, it is not me. Unless look, if I miss a bit, it's just going to be a TED talk on something stupid like The Bachelor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you miss comedically,
Yeah.
it is a political rant.
Yeah. All right. So we'll see you there. Shut the fuck up.